What's up, guys? Hornatus with you here, bringing you Ssss Gridman anime review episode 3. It begins with Yuta and his friend at school, and he's with Usame, and in school they're talking or whatever, and Usame brings up this idea: what if the kaijus that they're fighting aren't really kaijus? What if they're humans that turn into kaijus? Because we know Yuta, the main character, is a human that combines with, Gridman, which is computer data, and becomes what he is. So if you reverse that concept, maybe these kaijus are not really humans. Maybe they infected humans with bad computer data. So that was basically like the summary of Usama's point to, Yuta. And Yuta started freaking out like, wow, I'm killing humans. So they're in school and whatever talking about that. And they noticed that Rika hasn't come to school yet. So Yuta tries to call her, and she's in a park, and she sees this kid eating like a dog from a food tray. And she noticed that, Yuta calls, but she ignores it. And she wants to give this boy her food, but his cell phone rings, and he just runs off. And she looked at him and she's like, oh wow, you had a cell phone. So I was guessing maybe she thinks that he was just a little kid lost with no cell phone, and he was eating whatever he found. And she wanted to help him out, and she gave him some food. That's my thought. Maybe that's why she ignored Yuta's call, and she had helped this poor kid. Which later on we found out who this kid is. And this kid is a person or kaiju made by the school president, council president. The student with the short hair that gave food to the main character Yuta in the first episode, and who was the main villain in episode 2, last week's episode. She basically created another kaiju, which is this kid, and he has the ability to transform back and forth between his regular form, which is a kaiju, and his human form. And she made him for the purpose of confusion / get into Ultraman's weakness, hoping that he won't fight someone that's like a, super intelligent kid like this. And she tells him to go wild, so he transforms into his kaiju state, which looks pretty awesome. And he starts tearing up the city, and he just beating everything down and destroying stuff, doing what kaijus do, basically. Then you have this funny scene where Caliber goes into school, grabs Yuta and his friend Sumi, and runs out the window. After he already breaks in to grab him. Then he runs away some more. And he runs into Rika. And he picks her up as well. And he just keeps running with them. And he runs all the way to the antique shop, where the computers at, and he throws them in. And he tells them, do your job. And he gets to work. He turns into Gridman. He starts fighting this creature. And at first, it looks like he was winning. But then, when he started thinking that this might be human, he started to let his guard down and let this thing just beat the hell out of him. And David said, Caliber, go help him. So Caliber tried to just, restore the Caliber and try to help Yuta, but Yuta was just defending, and you only defend so much until you get tired. And that's basically what happened. He didn't fight back, and the way they made it look like he died. Because he took all these beams to the head, and then the dust cloud just overcovered his body, and the computer shut off. So they made us believe that he was dead, but he was actually recharging the computer world where this was going on with Caliber. And Yuta's friends are kind of scared and paranoid at the same time about this, to the point where they're almost coming at each other's throats. So luckily things got, cleared up between them and stuff, but and later on in the episode, when he comes back to fight this guy, he gains a new power-up. We find out this 4 new characters. A guy with blue hair and a jack mask. One of those, masks that cover the bottom of your face with the crow thing. Some small little chick. Another guy who looks like a regular high school student. They barge in, and they was like, oh, we want to order this, this, and this, blah, blah, blah. Well, the guy with the mask, I believe his name is Max, or Akuma, one of the two. Or Akuma is the other guy, I think, and Hanani is the small chick. But basically, these guys are from the school called Neo Genesis High School students. And they basically came over here to be a help to Gridman and Yuta in his battle against the Kaijus. So, which is weird. Like last episode, we had Caliber pop up. Now we have his three friends pop up, and it's like, and each one of these guys are like weapons. We see what Max could be on. He's like this fire truck tank that just shoots missiles, but he could combine with Ultraman to become like these Omega Gauntlets, which is how Ultraman 1 is, right? So, which was awesome. One thing I'm loving about this anime is that the graphics are on point, and I love the music. But it is made by Studio Trigger, who made Dawn and the Franxx and Kill la Kill. So, and they're known for their mechs / outer space type deals. So, I can't wait to see what we're gonna get more of. But he wins in the end. Ultraman and Yuta, Gridman and Yuta wins in the end against this guy, and he doesn't disappear like the other ones did. He just turns back into a human kid. And we get to see where he's waiting outside his master's house, which is the student body chick that made him. And she gives him food every morning. But because he failed this mission, instead of giving him the food, she throws the food on him and it spills all over him. And that was the last we get into. Then we get the credits. That was basically the episode. Episode was good. I liked it. I wish we get more clarifications on these new characters though, and like their abilities and where they're coming from. I feel like this is being rushed. I mean, this is supposed to be a 12 episode anime only, so hopefully we get a season 2 and it's longer and explain more. But and I would like to know why like that evil Gridman is on the computer helping the student council president create these kaijus, and I wonder if like why is she creating these kaijus? Because in the ending credits, we see her laughing and being friends with Riku. So it's like, aren't you friends? So why are you doing this? Unless they become friends later on, or they were friends in the past and something happened between them and it's Riku's fault and she snapped and now that's why she's creating kaijus and stuff. But again, this is supposed to be a 12 episode series. This is episode 3, so we got 9 left. And I can't wait to see what's going to go on. See the more power-ups and see how the story unfolds. I've always been a fan of Gridman / Ultraman, which, depending on what country you are, they technically are the same thing. Just the translation error, but a different translation, I should say. And Geyser as well, who was another one, but great anime. The animation and art is beautiful. Music is good. The characters are pretty funny. The way they act in their interactions and stuff, and the character designs are pretty cool. I like the main character. His design is pretty cool. Again, it was great anime. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. Catch up. Go support it on Crunchyroll. Great anime. Hopefully it gets more popularity and we get more Gridman stuff in the future, but only time will tell. And yeah, this is all I have for this one, guys. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell to get notified of all my stuff. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.